Hi, welcome to Route 66. It's day 137, and we've just been moving on. It's been a while since I've said this to you, but congratulations for getting this far in your Bible reading. We've been doing it a chapter at a time, and some of you have been reading 2 and 3, sometimes 4. I think there's one time we read 5 chapters a day, and you may have missed some days or something like that, but congratulations for getting this far. You've gone through some of I would say, the tall weeds of the Bible, some things maybe you didn't quite understand what exactly you were reading, some crazy names you've never heard of, some places you've never even knew that they were on the earth. But congratulations for getting through, because I think you've learned some good lessons in this. So we've got a few chapters here that we're going to go through. So grab your Bible. Are going to be in 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and continuing on for a few chapters. Chapter 20, King Jehoshaphat has a victory through worship. A massive army threatens Judah. Jehoshaphat goes to God, leads the people in prayer and fasting, and God promises deliverance. And listen to this, read it. As the people sing and worship, the enemy turns around and leaves. Judah wins without fighting. Wouldn't that be a good one? Burglar comes in your house, you just sing and he leaves. But that's what happened with them with a massive army. Chapter 21, King Jehoram is a wicked king. I mentioned that there were some good kings and there were some bad kings. This was a bad king. It was Jehoshaphat's son. He becomes the king. He leads Judah into idolatry, kills his brothers, ignores God, suffers rebellion and then disease, and dies despised and forgotten. Sad ending to a king, a descendant of David. Chapter 22, there's wickedness and chaos. It's crazy times under 2 kings, under Ahaziah and also Athaliah. Ahaziah rules briefly, follows in the way of Ahab's family, and then after his death, his mother, Athaliah, gets power, controls the royal family, tries to kill all of the family, all of the descendants of David, except for one baby, Joash, who is hidden in the temple for years. And there's only one male descendant of David, which is important because God said that there would always be a male descendant to be the king. She tried to kill him, didn't make it. So wickedness. And in chapter 23, Joash, he's been hidden, and now he comes out. Courageous plan to crown him to be the king. Athaliah is overthrown, executed. This is his grandmother. His grandmother killed her. It's crazy times. The people tear down the idols. They restore their covenant with God, and a national renewal and revival happen. So it's a good thing. So what are some lessons that we can learn from all of this? Some good and some bad. Well, from Joash's victory, we can learn that when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel like the enemy is around you, worship. Focus on God. When you realize how big God is, you'll realize how, in comparison, your problems really are. Victory often comes not through force, but through faith. Seek God first. Another lesson we can learn from Jehoram is leadership without godliness leads to collapse. Just because they have great skills and they can become a leader, if they do not have godliness and godly morality and a right heart, it's going to end up a mess. And that's what ended up happening. We not only need good leaders with leadership skills, but we need leaders who honor and respect and fear God. Chapter 22, we find out that even in dark times, God keeps his plan. Athaliah tried to foil God's plan, but she didn't. Evil sometimes may seem to be winning for a season, but God always has a plan, and he's always working behind the scenes to get the job done. So don't fear, God's going to come through. And then with Joash, God uses faithful people, bold people, to bring a change. Even in chaos, one person's courage can restore truth, can restore worship, can restore righteousness, and can restore hope. All it takes is one, and you're one. So you make sure that you make